Yo, what's up? Anyway, that was so weird. Okay, yeah. Like my shirts, like grandma got it for me for the 4th of July. Yeah, she was at, the Disney campground, whatever. She was like, yeah, I love it. Anyway, it's really comfy. Anyway, so I decided just to keep using this channel. I'm always on this channel, I'm never on my new one, so I'm like, you know what? Just gonna do the videos on this one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do the book haul that I mentioned on my July wrap up, my August to be read. So yeah, here it is. And I did get a few books this month so far, but I'm just gonna wait on those and show you guys the book I got in July. Okay, so my cat is creeping me out, staring at me. Stop. Cats are just weird like that. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I done my June wrap up in my July to be read video a little bit early, and yeah, I ended up getting 7 more books in June. My bad, but really, I need to go on like a book buying ban or something. But anyway, because it's just ridiculous how many books I have to read. Really. Okay, so the first 7 books I'm gonna show you, I got in June. Reasonable People. It's a memoir of autism and adoption by this author. Can't pronounce the last name. Not even gonna try. But anyway, my mom's work was giving books away, and she saw this. She was like, I gotta get this for Ashley because, okay, so I love like autobiographies, memoirs, whatever, but also really into autism, Down syndrome, and other disabilities like that because I want to be a special needs teacher. So, yeah, so I'm really happy she got this for me, and I'm really excited to read it. It's about this 6-year-old boy named DJ who has autism, and he's in the foster care system. So, yeah, really excited to read it. Okay, the next 3 books are in the same series, and they're all 3 originally $12.99, but I got them for $3.97. It's a Love Finds You series, and it's a romance type series. Yeah, and all by different authors, but like say one author wrote 3 books in the series, or one author could have only written 1 book in the series, and you don't have to read them in order because each book is a different person's story. And yeah, so I can't really tell you what the books are about. So, um, Love Finds You in Hershey, Pennsylvania by, can't even pronounce Sorella D. Surprise. And Love Finds You in Branson, Missouri by Gwen Ford Falconberry. I love her last name. I wish I had a last name that cool. And Love Finds You in Pendleton, Oregon, and by Melody Carlson. She's my all-time favorite author, one of my all-time favorite authors. And yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. She's really is one of my favorite authors. The next 2 books are originally $14.99, but I got them for $4.97. Fair as Thy Rose and Grace in Thine Eyes by Liz Curtis Higgs. Okay, so when I got home after I got these books, I was putting them on my to be read list on Goodreads, and I ended up finding out that this is book 2 and this is book 4 in a series. I mean, I knew they went together, obviously, but books 2 and 4, like, really, come on now. I mean, I know they're like romance over, but now I gotta wait on the series to read it. But anyway, yeah. And the last book I got in June, originally $23.95, but I got it for $8.97. Yours, Jack by C.S. Lewis. Apparently, this is letters. Um, yeah, people wrote to him, and this is his correspondence letters that he wrote back to them. I'm really excited to read them. I read it, but I mean read the letters. That's why I said it. Anyway, okay. So I never read the Narnia series when I was younger. Don't know why I never did. Don't know. So I'm really excited to finally read a C.S. Lewis book, and totally hit my face with that. Okay, so the next like 7 books I'm gonna show you are, this is starting the July books, and the first 7 books which I got on my birthday. Yeah. And, okay. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually the last book I got. Because it's really small. It's like this. It's a 3-minute forever book. It's Eat Your Peas Girlfriend. Simple Truths and Sweet Wishes. My friend gave it to me. Thank you, by the way, but she's probably not gonna watch this because she has life. I mean, I'm saying that. Totally dig myself in a hole in that one. But anyway, I just mean that she has a job, she's married, she has kids. I mean, and she doesn't have a computer, I think. I don't know. Never mind. Not even trying to get myself out of that one. But anyway, it was really cute. Um, next two, God, they're by C.S. Lewis. This one, I know that it's fundamental truths about the religion. I'm really excited. I'm a Christian myself, so I kind of see where he goes with it. And the next one is, I'm really excited to read this one. I read the first few pages. My mom had a copy of it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until I get my own copy to finish it. And even though I like my mom's copy better, I love the edges to this one. But this one is in the Vantage Point of Screwtape, which it's like book is like a letters lover, and it's in the Vantage Point of Screwtape, a highly placed assistant to our father below, and he's telling sending the letters to his nephew, Wilmorb, a non-violent demon, and the charge of securing the damnation of an ordinary young man. Yeah, sounds intense. The next book is A Passion Once Pure by Julie Lessman, the first book to the Daughters of Boston series. Do plan on reading this one this month. Really excited to read it, and it's like a historic romance forever. And it's about this girl named Faith, and she's kind of drawn to this guy, not boy, but this guy named Colin, but she kind of feels wrong about it because he's apparently secretly courting, whoever, her younger sister. Yeah. The next two books I got on my birthday are by Judy P. Cool. House Rules. Okay, I have most of her books in paperback, and I think of all the ones I have for her books in paperback, this is like the biggest, or the largest, whatever. I read this in high school, but I hadn't read it in a hardback cover. But anyway, it's about this boy named Jacob. Well, he's a teenager, whatever. He has Asperger's syndrome, and something happens, and I mean, I remember it, but I don't want to give too much away. And he's really into like crime stuff, and like most of his shows he watches like police shows, whatever. And something happens, and him himself is thrown into courts and stuff. So, and the next book I got by her is Second Glance, and I have not read this one yet. But apparently, this is kind of one of the books that really completely different from her other books because it's about Indian burial grounds and supernatural and ghosts or something like that. Okay, I said it before, I don't believe in ghosts at all. I try to stay away from books about ghosts, but she's one of my favorite authors, so I'm gonna give it a shot. But hopefully I like it. I mean, if I can't get into it, I'm just gonna stop. But she's one of my favorite authors, so I'm gonna give it a shot for her. And the last book I got on my birthday, The Golden Lily by Rochelle Mead. This is the second book to the Bloodline series, which is a spin-off to the Vampire Academy series. And it just takes, the second book just takes place like right after Bloodline ends. And, well, my eye itches. But anyway, it was a really good, okay, I know it came out in June, but I didn't get into my birthday, which I'm really happy I didn't get on like that release date because then I would have extra time waiting for the third one. Okay, so when I got home on my birthday, I hid this book for myself because I knew if I had stopped reading it on my birthday, I would have stayed up all night reading it. And then like 3 days on my birthday, I picked it up and read it in a day. It's something I didn't want to do. Now I gotta wait for the third one, and I'm not so happy. But it's okay. It was incredible. I loved it. Anyway. Okay, the next few books I got from my library. They're selling books, whatever, and I ended up getting 5 books for $10. Yeah. and then, but I got all these books in one day, and then I ended up going to the library again, like 2 days later, I ended up getting another book for $1. So these are the last, like, 6 books I'm going to show you guys. Okay, anyway, the first one my mom actually picked out for me because she knew I would be kind of into it or something. I mean, I don't really kind of believe in it, but it's A Delusion of Sane. It's the full story of the Salem witch trials. I mean, like, I believe it happened. That's obviously what I'm not trying to imply. But I just don't believe in supernatural witchcraft stuff. Didn't really clarify my speech there like that. Anyway, I'm excited. It's by Francis Hill, by the way. Excited to read it. Yeah. Okay. So the next one is Sierra's Key by Tantine Woolsey. This is another book I plan on reading this month, and there's different perspectives. Like the first chapter, like one chapter is in the point of view. Well, not in the point of view. It's Paris, July 1942. It's about a girl named Sarah who's taken with her family by the French police as they go door to door arresting Jewish families. However, the next chapter is uh, the point of view of Julia Jarman, who's a journalist, and their stories and like tied together. And the next one is by Naomi Reagan. Okay, I know, obviously I know that word is daughter or whatever, but I can't pronounce this word, and it's horrible. Like, why did you get a book that not only is the cover kind of messed up in a way, but why did you get a book that you can't really pronounce the title? I don't know. It's just that, who cares? The story, the plot sounds so intense. Like, I'm really excited to read it, but it's about this young woman who turns on her 18th birthday. She ends up finding that her loving father made a secret vow that will shatter her life and forcing her to marry a man she hardly knows and sending her to the excited golden city of Jerusalem. Yeah, sounds intense, doesn't it? I'm really excited to read it, even though it sounds horrible. And why would a father do that to his daughter? But whatever, you know. So, I can't wait to read it. Hopefully, I'll like it though. The next one is Memoirs of a Geisha by Autumn Golden. I haven't seen the movie to it, and I wasn't planning on reading the book, but one of my favorite booktubers, I'll post her channel down below, but she done I think she did combined a movie and book review into one video, I think. But anyway, the day after I had watched that video, I ended up finding this at the library. I was like, oh yay! So I got it. She made it really sound interesting, so I was intrigued. So when I found it, I'm like, oh yes, I gotta get that. But anyway, I'm really excited to read it. I'm not really going to clarify what this is about because it's really dark, and I really do not feel like talking about one. Like, it's a really popular book and movie, so you should know what it's about. Anyway, the next one is Confessions of a Shopaholic by Zoe Kinsella. Okay, so this is the first book to the series, and reason why I got it because I heard that it's so hilarious, and I feel like laughing out loud. But also, okay, I know that it's about this girl, this young woman who struggles with money or something, like she's obsessed with buying stuff. Yeah, that's all I know about it. And I haven't seen the movie, but I love the girl who plays in the movie, which I totally like her name is like going like over my head right now. But anyway, so I was gonna say something, but I forget. Okay, anyway, the last book I'm gonna show you. It's from Oprah's Book Club. Okay, I don't like Oprah that much, but I read this book and I like it. I just wanted to own it. A Million Little Pieces by James Free. Yeah. I got this one for $1. Anyway, okay. So I heard that he changed a lot of details up in this book, but that didn't stop me from not liking it any less. I enjoyed it. I mean, I said before in the beginning of this video, I enjoy memoirs or Barbies. And anyway, but it's about him when he was 23, and He ends up waking on a plane, but his nose broken. His his front four, wait, four front teeth. Watch, totally said that backwards. Darn dyslexia. Anyway, his four front teeth, knocked out, and a hole in his cheek, and he has no idea how he got on the plane, and he doesn't know where it's heading or anything. And then when he lands, he ends up going to a rehab, and yeah, Instance. I haven't read it in a few years, but I remember enjoying it. But yeah, that's all the books I got. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you are keep watching at this point. But anyway, if you read any of these books, please let me know what you think of them. Yeah, bye.